Well, what's up everybody? Ethan back for another review today here on this nice July 5th afternoon. I'm going to be reviewing Red Stripe. This is Jamaica's trademark lager beer, imported lager beer, 4.7% alcohol by volume. This is a pint can, 16 ounces. It says serve ice cold and enjoy, which it is, so that's good. On this very warm day, beautiful weather though. Got my glass here. Let's go ahead and crack it. See if there's a Best Buy on the can. It says July 2021, so hey, we're right at the end of it. It's July 2021, so glad to be getting into this now while it's still just barely within the freshness time frame. All right, let's get a pour on this one. Red Stripe gets a 69 on Beer Advocate, a poor score. They don't like it. A typical low rating for them for adjunct lagers. Heineken brews this as well. I saw that online, and on the can it says brewed and canned by Heineken, Amsterdam, Holland, 2020 Red Stripe Lager, imported by Red Stripe Company, White Plains, New York. .7 is right there with Miller High Life, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Well, Miller High Life is 4.6. Pabst Blue Ribbon 4.74, Miller High Life 4.6, Old Milwaukee 4.6. All those. So I've had this before, although it's been a little while since I've had it. The appearance is light golden straw. It's got a fast rising ascending bubbles. You got about a 2-finger head, although it has died down a little bit. Been able to get some more beer reviews out there with the long weekend, the 3-day weekend over July 4th, so it's been nice. Been able to do some reviews, time off work, you know, be able to relax and make some beer reviews, something I enjoyed doing. So yeah, Red Stripe, almost said Heineken. Red Stripe, I've never had it in the can. This is a, single can I bought for $1.99, which is a pretty good deal. I've had it in the bottles before. I think they're in stubby bottles or 12-ounce bottles. I can't remember, but the only way I've had it before is in a bottle. So I saw it in a can and I was like, okay, I've never seen that before, so I had to get it. Let's get an aroma. You get a corn aroma, sort of an adjunct aroma. Corn, biscuity, bready, sort of a cracker. Light aroma, but a decent aroma. Maybe a little hop on the nose, although it's hard to say. Let's go ahead and try this one. There's a lot of bugs and mosquitoes buzzing around here. It's so hot and humid. Bugs everywhere. So the taste is light, crisp, refreshing, super drinkable, super refreshing on a hot day like today outside. This is a perfect beer for this kind of weather. It's light. There's not a whole lot of flavor and character going on, but for, again, for a hot day, great beer. Doesn't have the complexity of an IPA, doesn't have the dark, rich malts of a stout, or the hoppiness of either, Mosquito. Daggum. I should have put on some bug spray before I came out here. Gee whiz. Yeah, when the humidity comes out, so do the mosquitoes. But this is quite good, actually. I've been wanting to do more outdoor reviews, beer reviews here in the summer, but it just hadn't really got around to it. So I'm glad I was able to do one today. Got a good spot, in the shade, kind of a little bit of sun, but some shade, so I don't just, fry out here. Let's go ahead and get the rest of that Red stripe in the can or the glass. Again, what does it kind of remind me of? Kind of tastes like Miller High Life mixed with a Heineken. Kind of tastes like Budweiser, although different. Kind of tastes like Rolling Rock, although maybe a little more flavor and body than Rolling Rock, which is a lower ABV, sort of a lighter beer. This is good. I mean, it's crisp and refreshing. It's carbonated, highly carbonated, like a Anheuser-Busch beer would be. A Busch, a Natural Ice, a Budweiser, what have you. It doesn't quite have the hop that, say, a Pabst would have. And when I say hop in a Pabst, I know it's very minimal. You know, Pabst is a mild, light adjunct lager, but it does have that little hop note. This one's kind of like that as far as body and mouthfeel and ABV. You know, it's kind of right there with those. Not quite as maybe a little lighter than, say, Stella Artois, something like that. A little lighter than Heineken. Doesn't quite have the hop bite that Heineken has. This is quite crisp, light, refreshing, and drinkable, much like an American adjunct lager, but again, from Jamaica. Another beer that I've had from the same brewery, in fact, is the Dragon Stout from Jamaica as well, right? 8 point something percent alcohol in the little 8-ounce bottles or whatever. I got that. That was interesting. Same brewery as this, I believe, Dragon Stout. If you've ever seen that, I recommend trying that. It's interesting. And there's also a higher alcohol variant of that Dragon Stout. I forget what it's called. Dragon Fire Stout, something. But yeah, another interesting beer from this brewery. For a score, what would I give this? I mean, it's good. It's nothing crazy, exciting, or different, or exotic, but it's quite refreshing and easy drinking on a day like today. Perfect beer for the weather. I'd give it an A-. We'll say 90 out of 100, right at 90. You could argue B+. You could argue maybe even a little higher than 90, but it's pretty good. There's nothing wrong with the flavor. I'm not getting anything off, icky, or nasty. It's drinkable and refreshing. So by that aspect, I can't take points off for bad taste, because it doesn't have a bad taste. It has a good taste. But again, it can't get a real high score either, because it's sort of average, unexciting, bland in comparison to a lot of other beers I've reviewed. But it tastes like regular old beer. I mean, this is something you could just drink at the pool party or whatever, and it would go down easy, and you could session it and wouldn't get into too much trouble. Yeah, 90 for the Red Stripe imported lager from Jamaica. That'll be it for this review. Cheers, and thank you for watching.